Nights. How has everybody been up in here? It's been a few days since we've been frickin' live, but it's good to be live once again with you guys. How has everybody been though? Crazy weekend, man. Crazy weekend. We had a three-peat from Tyler Reddick. No longer just 2 wins on the season. He has all three. You know, just some crazy stuff. It's honestly insane. I've seen some people get somewhat suspicious of um, his performance and everything, and I can understand slightly where people are coming from on that. But also, I think people still have to keep in mind and realize that Daytona and Atlanta are pretty much luck-based tracks, and then Coda is also one of those tracks where he's super good at. So I don't know. I think Phoenix will be a good testament to see if people's ideas are actually true about that. I don't know though. I'm not gonna really give an actual opinion. Dan can't join. You're at work. You're all good, Johnny. Don't worry about it. What's going on? Hambone. What's going on? Briscoe fan, Gordon fan, Braden. How you doing? Good to see all y'all. All right, let's hop in here. It's Tyler Reddick. Maybe some of his momentum will carry on over to me. Did you hear about hear about Monster potentially sponsoring Hostfar? Yes, I did. What's going on, Nash Chevy? I heard about the Cletus McFarlane contract today, so I'm kind of a mixed opinion on that. It's one of those things. What's going on, Lutz? How you doing, brother? Hopefully you're doing all right. It's one of those things where it's like it's good for Cletus, and I'm happy for him, obviously. But I just think it's very, very rushed and a bit way too soon, considering that he wasn't even able to get a whole truck series start out, and we're letting him join and race in the second highest echelon of stock car racing. It's just concerning to me. It really is. I mean, Natalie Decker has better stats and more stats than Cletus, and I don't know, man. I like the idea, but it's not for the best and for the better. Fame gets you a long way. I agree. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing either, because I believe that him racing in the O'Reilly series is a good opportunity and a good start for the series. It's a good promotional, and you gotta have seat time, right? It's very good to have seat time, but I mean, again, it's just not really ideal for it to be in the second highest series of stock car racing. What's going on, Matt Stun? How you doing? I don't know, man. That's kind of how I feel towards it. I know it's kind of controversial. I feel like a lot of people do love the idea of him racing, and I'm not against the idea of him racing, but I don't like that it's in such a high series now when he doesn't have as much experience as he should be to be racing inside of that series. Again, not saying Cletus is a bad driver, not saying I do not like him, just saying I wish he had a little bit more experience before he got into that car. Reddick is undisputed best driver in NASCAR at the moment. Yes, he is. Yeah, I agree.
Clear outside.
He's the best active NASCAR driver at the moment, yes. I mean, there's many people that are going to claim he's cheating because of the NASCAR lawsuit. And for the people that think that, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from because I wouldn't put it past big corporations, big teams to be up to no good like that, obviously. But, I mean, if you look at the statistics and you look at the stats, it's like Reddick got lucky with the first two races of the season, and then you sit there and look, okay, boom, bam, bop, Coda's a very good track for Reddick, whatever. Now, if he wins Phoenix, I would be a little bit sus, but I also wouldn't be because momentum gets you a long way. Better than Bowman now. Who's better than Alex Bowman? Gillen having an alright season so far. Yeah, but he's not better than Alex Bowman. You have to wait till the mile and a half start coming around because that's when he'll be back out on the track and on action. Not that I even like him, K-Mick, but it's like, I can't say that he's 100% better than him because we haven't had a true testament because Bowman's been sick and out of the car. NASCAR is rigging races for MJ NASCAR fans. Again, I don't think that is the case, honestly. If he wins a few more, though, consecutive, then I'll start to actually kind of wonder, like, genuinely, if there is any sort of cheating going on, but I can't see it right now. If they were really cheating, then why isn't Bubba performing? I think if they were to pick somebody that was to perform super well, I think it would be Reddick, because it wouldn't be surprising, because Reddick's won 3 races in a season before. Whereas if Bubba was winning this many races at the beginning, it would be a little bit more obvious to that point. But again, Reddick's kind of flown underneath the weather for a little while here, and then now people are starting to get a little bit suspicious, which I don't know, man. Again, SVG couldn't even catch Reddick, which was a little bit weird, considering how talented Reddick is, considering how talented SVG is at road courses. But again, he Bell outran him, so I can't say that. Bubba actually has been pretty fast. I mean, he wasn't great at Coda, but yeah. But again, you can't really say Talladega and Daytona, because it's not a real good metric to be able to measure the performance of a driver. Right? Reddick is a champion in the Xfinity Series. Yes, I know. I'm not saying that there's any cheating going on. I say there is people saying there is. Now, if he wins Coda, if he wins Phoenix and Las Vegas, then I think they've cheated, honestly, because there's no possible way that that's happening. No driver's ever won 4 or 5 races in a row in the Cup Series, so it's one of those things where it's like, if that happens, then I'll probably have to believe they're cheating, in all honesty. But right now, I can't say they're cheating, because it's like, there's no evidence of it, right? And if they are, they're doing a good job covering it up. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure if there is something, and something is happening, it will eventually come out. You know, not everything can stay in the deep dark forever. Everything comes to light eventually, no matter if people like it or not. So we'll see what happens. But right now, congratulations to Tyler Reddick. Congratulations to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to 23XI Racing. They are the best team in the division right now. He's not great at Phoenix, so it would be a little suspicious. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he has top 5 finishes there. So again, I wouldn't be too surprised, like, if he ended up winning, just because he does have some good results there. But it would be definitely a little bit more suspicious, rather than him winning at tracks like Daytona, Talladega, Coda, where he's naturally good at. You got Blaney getting a dub at Phoenix. So I'll tell you my fantasy right here. I can break it down to you actually real quick right now. Tenny all stopping by. How we doing? So I got get my NASCAR app open here, guys. Watch Bubba win this weekend. That would be insane. I mean, he's not a bad driver at Phoenix, but definitely not the best. So my NASCAR fantasy for this weekend is going to go ahead and be Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, William Byron, and for my garage, I have Kyle Larson, and then I have Reddick over Larson, believe it or not, just because his momentum's crazy. I have Blaney over Bell, I have Denny over Logano, I have Buescher over Ross, which I may go ahead and change some of those things, because, I don't know, Ross is good at that track, so I may change that. What's going on, Trey Israel? How you doing, bro? Good to see you stopping by. There's a few of those guys I may change and replace and move around a little bit, but fantasy's interesting right now, you know? I know Ross isn't bad at Phoenix, but Buescher's also solid there, so it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Buescher's like guaranteed a top 10 at Phoenix. That's why I'm like, okay, I have Buescher on my roster. But Priest is also solid there too. Like, there's a lot of... RFK is good at Phoenix. I keep forgetting. RFK, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Priest, they're all very good at that track, but it's like, it's impossible not to put Reddick in my top 5 right now for my fantasy, because it's like, the guy's just so good right now. He's in his prime of his career. Oh my gosh, whoa. The sunlight at this track is so blinding, holy crap, wow. What's your favorite paint scheme for this weekend, Looney? I haven't really looked at a lot of the paint schemes. I gotta go look at and kind of get up to date on all that stuff, but, I mean, you can't go wrong with Logano's, obviously. It's always solid. Then Chase Elliott probably is also always a solid pick. Oh my god. Aren't they doing something with Tyler Reddick's paint scheme? It's like dedicated to something. I thought that was super cool. I don't know if it's for this weekend or another weekend, but I did see something about it. What's going on, Evantar? How you doing, brother? Hopefully you're doing alright. My favorite is Austin Dillon's. Austin Dillon's car is always sexy nowadays. I love it. As much as I don't like Austin Dillon genuinely as a person, I think he's, I think his paint schemes, and I think he's talented, but I also think his paint schemes are super sick. What's going on, Motorsports fan? How you doing, bro? Good to see you stopping by as well. Bad because I can't race still. Oh, what's going on, Febreze? How you doing? I know, I don't know. I have your main account unhidden. I just don't know why you can't type on it. What's going on, Road to the Run? How you doing, dude? Oh my god. Why did I just get slightly walled right there? What the hell's going on? Bro, NASCAR25, bro, is tripping sometimes, I swear. The Air Jordans car is so nice, bro. I love this. Let me check if I can type. Yeah, try to check if you can. I don't know. It's been really weird recently, YouTube, and sometimes it lets people type and some people it doesn't. Some people it doesn't show up in my main chat, but it shows up on my PlayStation chat. It's just a weird. Oh my god, why wasn't he ghosted? Bro, my screen went black. Are you serious? Bro pulled a Denny Hamlin. Where's your mod at? I don't know why it's not showing up. I tried to see your comments and it just didn't let me do it. I'm gonna try to look for you right now and see if YouTube's fixed itself yet, because it's been really really weird with that. Once your screen goes black, you can never go back. Yeah, once you go black, you can never go back. All right, let me try to give you moderator. Boys, also, if you have not smacked the like button, make sure you do so. Also, breaking news, Cletus McFarland will be running the all super speedways in the next few years. More than likely, if he gets approved. And he's running at Rockingham this year with Richard Childress Racing in the O'Reilly Series. So that is what we currently got going on in NASCAR right now. So it's definitely interesting. And I still can't see your account for some reason, Road to the Run. I don't know why. It's being really, really weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to figure it out tonight, because it's just been really, really strange on why I can't find it. There wouldn't be a reason to. I think YouTube is just super, super glitchy about that type of stuff, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Looney, you down for me to be mod? Maybe one day. It takes a very long time, though. And there's a certain age requirement you have to meet and stuff. So I understand that. You gotta be of age. Well, of at least 16 years old. You know, I don't like giving it to under 16. Alright, where do we want to go, though, Byron fan? Congratulations on your win tonight. Where do you want to go? You're more than welcome to pick. What's the age? 16 and older. I'm at work, just so you know. Okay, Gordon fan. Well, I thank you for stopping by, man. I really do appreciate that. Coda, LOL. Coda's crazy. Crazy track. Alright. So custom cars are all to be gone. I'm not doing that. You see, I'm 18 years old and will be going to university. Saints are next up on the list, bro. You and Lutz. YouTube has been buggy recently. You never ever notice your comments going on random posts. Yes. Yes, I noticed that. Alright, pick a track. Hey, YouTube, let Looney see my comment. Oh, I see it! 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 I see it, Road to the Run. I see it. What the hell? It showed up. Wait, what? Here we go. Alright, there you go. There you go. What's going on, Richard Petty? How you doing? Iowa? Okay, Iowa it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woke, 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 woke. Iowa. Come on, Iowa Speedway. What a logo, bro. There we go, Road to the Run. How does it feel being moderator after years, bro? Fellow real fan. Wait, maybe if I do my main, it will work. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's just hella weird recently with what it allows commented and what it doesn't. Is Ross your favorite driver? Asking because you drive as him a lot on your streams. Ross Chastain is in my top 3. Top 5. You know, I actually kind of got mad at Ross Chastain for the thing he did at Coda, even though it really wasn't his fault that much. He was just being aggressive. As much as I love Ross, he can be an idiot sometimes, but Ross is just a genuine, like, great person and a very hard-working race car driver. Also, he's from my home area where I currently live, so I gotta, like, show a little bit of support for him, because he's the big dog in town, bro. You know what I'm saying?
One on the bottom.
I gotta visit his melon farm sometime. Imagine we did like a Ross Chastain collab on the Looney69 channel. How much would y'all love that, bro? I crashed out a YT and they listened. Yeah. I don't know what you did, but it finally started working, which is good. I'm glad it did. Should we do a Ross Chastain watermelon farm collab? Ross has low-key grown on me. He doesn't drive as much as a maniac anymore, plus he's a Florida man. Exactly, Lutz. Well, so are you from Florida? I don't know. I forget what state you're from. You told me one time, but I forget. And yeah, he is Florida man. He is crazy. I love Ross though, and I do respect Ross for everything he has and owns and does, and I respect his humble beginning. You know what I mean? You gotta respect it. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I almost got punted up the track. We're good though. It almost did not end well for us there. You're from Louisiana? Well, I'm originally from upstate New York, but I moved to Florida when I was 11 or 10, and I've been down here ever since, and living that Florida life, boys. Oh my gosh. 57 was like, no, Looney, you're not going ahead of me there. Like, fuck you. I shouldn't be running this highline up here. This isn't really working. It's been a hot minute since I drove the Cup cars in Iowa, and boy, does it show. Dude, same here, dude. I'm so used to racing the O'Reilly cars on stream because we don't really. Last stream we didn't do Cup. You know, we didn't do it. You see, I'll be in Mississippi next year most likely. Okay, you're moving, and because of school, I'm guessing. I live outside of not so great and not so mighty Ocala. Yeah, it's pretty boring over that way. I'm down in Southwest Florida, so you know how that is over there. I'm on the same coast as you though. Ocala's more, of course, inland. Yes, school. I'm going to university. Yep. It's awesome, bro. Bro's gonna be playing NASCAR25 with me from university. Oh, we're on lap 6 out of 7. Now 7 out of 7. Alright, well, fucking last lap here, boys. Let's get it. Oh my god, they're getting tied up in the wall up there, but the leader's ham bone's already in turn damn 3. Alright, boys. So, I have a little announcement to make here. And it's still a good one, actually. It's unfortunate and, not fortunate at the same time. So, we will not be on Brayton Laster's car at Talladega. Unfortunately, he will not be running that race this season, in April. But we will be on his car at Kansas for the ARCA Menard Series race. I'll pull up a date for you guys here as well because, and I'll of course show you guys the picture and stuff. What's going on, Richard? How you doing? I'll show you guys the photo. Alright, okay. Alright. GG's. I'll tell you what track it is. I was messaging Brayton earlier. So, it's gonna be Kansas, April 18th. We're gonna be on Brayton Laster's, ARCA Menard Series car. So, definitely some fun news right there. Definitely some good news. Again, not Talladega, unfortunately. He won't be running that race, but still on a race car and still doing something awesome in the racing community. So you gots to love that. You streaming this weekend, Looney? Yes, of course. We'll be streaming on Saturday. Saturday afternoon. Pick the track. Where do y'all want to go to? Up to you guys. Vegas? Alright, we'll do Vegas. It's gonna be really easy for me to tell if y'all are cheating here. So don't have custom setups on. If you have a custom setup on, you're getting booted at me. Oh, wait, we don't even have custom setups on. Okay, perfect. Lumi, should I watch Trains AN? Yes. Glenn, we're going Las Vegas. Awesome, I gotta run it back with the stream. I haven't played since the Biffle win at Daytona. Really? I seen you post that. So yeah, no, I remember that. That's been a while. It's been a quick minute for you, bro. Looney be making that money in the future. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I worked Saturday. I picked up a shift from one of my buddies who's a lazy butthead. So I'm working all day Sunday. I'm working at 4 on Saturday, so I'll be able to stream earlier in the day on Saturday, sometime in the afternoon. So yeah. That was cinema. I gotta get on the grind again. Yeah, dude. Okay, this weekend I'm watching trains at my local crossing. Yeah. As long as you stay safe and don't get too close to the tracks, obviously, like, you know. I get scared of stuff like that. What's going on, Gordon Fenn? Welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Get scared, dude. It's definitely... I I mean, obviously you're not stupid, but that dumb ways to die video always got me hooked. Always got me paranoid about being careful at a train crossing. I don't know anyone who grew up in that era. You doing this on console? Yeah, Biff, I'm on console right now. Of course, bro. Always on console. I was playing NASCAR25, nice. Yeah, the dumb ways to die era, bro. Holy shit, what an era. What a time to be alive. Oh my fucking god, a terrorist, bro, no. Sorry, Biff, I knew you were gonna ask that question next. No, sadly not. I know. I know you're an Xbox connoisseur, so... I know that it sucks that I'm not playing on it. I would love to play with you. So, just one question while you're here, because I've kind of watched some of this stuff, but I haven't really been too close on it. Are you still doing Roblox stuff, I'm assuming? What's going on, Pensky? How are you? Oh my god, we're gonna fucking slide up the track. I was gonna ask how you live stream on YT on Xbox. See, now I always had that question for you guys and anyone who really does Xbox stuff, because I always see people having to like screen record it from their phones and things. See, luckily the thing is with PlayStation, I'm not saying that's better than Xbox, because the player experience on here is like right? I feel like the player experience on Xbox is a lot better. But the whole idea of the streaming being built into the PlayStation, I do like a lot more, because I notice when you do some of your stuff, you have to do it with like your camera or your phone, and it still is decent quality, right? But it's not the same as it being in screen. So yeah, no, I quit. They took my Steam code, so I quit. They're all sensitive softies. Oh yeah, I agree. No, not the best. Sadly, feel sick today. I gotta record, post 2 videos. Well, congratulations to you guys on the other channel. Y'all have been doing super good on that, so I always try to stop by and give it a like. Yeah, no, I seen that, Biff. Unfortunately, I seen that. It's stupid. I agree with you. I don't understand why they get so sensitive about things like that, but you can sit there and there can be actual real-life problems going on with trafficking that happens through Roblox, and that happens through all that stuff, and they just turn a blind eye to it. But God forbid you make something that has, I think you were saying, like a .com on it or something stupid like that, and it's like, oh wow, this guy's a hard criminal right here, but there can be PDFs on it, and it's okay, you know. I love that stupid shit. Yeah, sorry about that, Biff. That sucks, man. And I know it's a major part of your YouTube shorts and stuff, so I definitely was upset when I heard that. Stupid 21 car needs to get kicked. Alright, well, I'm gonna saddle up and hit the old dusty trail. Got a mini fridge tomorrow. Alright, Beth. Got a mini fridge tomorrow. This is on tomorrow morning, 2 a.m. Like always. Jesus. Alright. Have a good night, Biff. Good to see you, brother. I spun to avoid a car and somehow finished 9th. Wow. Looney, the big one happened again in turn 2. So the 21. Okay, we gotta kick the custom cars, because, like I said, no custom cars. They always troll. Cartless, he's going. Watch somebody be in the stream. Go to Coda? Okay, we'll go to Coda. I'm not even really going to count that race winner as anybody, because it was literally just a shit show with people wrecking every 5 seconds. We'll go to Coda. We'll go to Coda. We'll go to Coda. We'll go to Coda. Since all y'all want to go to Coda, yes, we'll go to Coda. Looney, are you scared of watching trains? I'm not scared of watching trains, but I was nervous because you're younger and you're going to watch trains. Like, I want you to be safe, of course, and not get too close to them, trying to get a nice, cool picture. You know what I mean? That's what I was more or less scared about. What's going on, Godzilla Edit fan? How you doing, bro? Could have sworn you said that. No. Trains have no veins. What was I gonna say? See, I'm the same type of person. When I was younger, I used to watch airplanes, though, not trains, with my dad at the airport when I was younger, take off and stuff. It was definitely fun. You always get so loose at Coda and NASCAR25. Yeah, it happens. I like hearing a horn of a C8. Yeah, dude, they're awesome. You're in? Nice, Jessica. 13 stopping by. How you doing? If y'all already left a like on stream, make sure y'all go ahead and do so. I'd appreciate that a lot. Please and thank you, of course. Trucks next. We'll do trucks next. We've overused the O'Reilly series so much recently. And the Amtrak P42 passing. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, boys. Alright. First turn here, let's not die. Seen a video of a streamer on NASCAR25 go from like 20th to first place in the first corner. That kind of happened to me the other day when we were doing Coda, because he timed it perfectly with like waiting back and then going. It was low-key kind of genius. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a terrorist. Can YouTube just change back to normal usernames already instead of the blah blah? I know. Have you played Tomb Raider? No, I haven't. Tomb Raider? No, I have not yet. I know you were recommending it to me, I'm pretty sure. I have not ventured. I've been super busy with work and YouTube and school and stuff that I've been everywhere with everything, so yeah. If y'all see my community post yesterday, it was a big one. Obviously, it's going to create some traction. I think over 400 of you guys said something on it, which is awesome. I asked you guys, who is your least favorite NASCAR driver? I want to hear it in chat. Who do you guys think is your least favorite driver within the motorsport right now? Again, we always normally focus on the positives and like to talk about, oh, who's the best and who's your favorite. But who is your who's your least favorite? Austin Dillon. I've seen a lot of Austin Dillons. I've seen a lot of Bubba Wallaces. I've seen a lot of Hamlins still. You know, all the popular guys. I seen someone say they don't like Michael McDowell. I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you on it. You can have your opinion. Like, I just don't like some guys, too, that are like, they've done nothing wrong, but I just genuinely don't really like them. So I can't blame them. I guess the defense you can make up to McDowell is that he's kind of just been there wasting a spot for potential talent coming into the sport, and I think that was one of his points. I never responded back to his comment, but I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, okay, whatever, I guess. Big tip of the summer, I'm going to the Amtrak station. Oh, nice. They have to be a troll to not like McDowell. Again, I can see why. Like, if you're a Suarez fan from many years ago, yeah. If you're somebody who likes to see youth come up to the sport and not see old bags waste a spot, like, I can see where you come from on that, but it's like, damn, what has McDowell done to you? Unless you're like a Bubba fan or a Suarez fan, but that was each in their own like 5 years ago, so I don't really think that those are even credible anymore, you know? Your first time seeing a stream train? Nice. Truck Coda. Truck Coda? Oh, hell no. We're not doing Truck Coda, bro. Dude, they're gonna drive worse than the Cup cars here. The only car I should ever go Coda with is the O'Reilly car, because it's like the most... Goddamn, Hurricane Hocevar, really? Shit. Shit, man. No regard for human life there. Bro just sent me in. Slow-mo style. Getting a little bit tipsy and sideways off these corners. It's alright. I always like how loose the car is here in that turn right there and in this turn. It's awesome. You know, sometimes I still forget these cars shift up to 5th gear when I'm racing. It's like an in-molded concept I have from the Gen 6. Road Car Merson here, nice. My least favorite is a tie between Larson and Austin Dillon. Okay. Yeah, I've seen Larson on there. I know Larson has a lot of fans, but there's some people I just do not like him, which, I mean, I can understand. He's really good. But also, I mean, dude, Larson needs to win soon. I think he'll win Homestead, but man, it's been like almost coming up in a few months. It's going to be a year since Larson last won, so I'm sure he will win. I'm not worried about that, but definitely something to look out for is Larson winning again, because we're coming up to some strong suit tracks for him that he could potentially score a W at. So we'll have to see, you know. But he's hungry, man. He hasn't won in a while. Let's just say, I'm not gonna say a long time because it hasn't been like a hella long time, but it's been a quick minute, I will say. Luna, you can trust me with being safe around trains. Okay, I just gotta make sure of that. Daytona. All right, we'll go Daytona. Luna, you can trust. Cat can pick. See the Daytona, so I'll succumb to that. Tyler Reddick really hasn't won in a long time either. Why? Because everyone thinks he's cheating because of 2311 lawsuit. Well, I'm talking to Kyle Larson's standards. Like, we're talking about, okay, at least 3 to 5 wins a season, like 3 being the least normally. My dad parks his truck at gun shooting range. Okay, nice. Come on. Stop joining in with customs. Bro said Darlington. He said chat can pick again. We're gonna go Daytona. Bro, I got the Tyler Reddick touch, bro. I'm gonna be able to win this track. I gotta go Daytona, Atlanta, and Coda in sequence. To Tyler Reddick's standard, he's really had a cold streak. Well, yeah, I guess 2025, excuse me, was a cold streak. Yeah, I guess you could say that. 2024 was good, though, and 2025 has been a hot streak, so, I mean, yeah. A few miles down the line from the crossing is another crossing with the, this, nice.
Inside now. Clear outside. Outside.
Come on, I'm falling back already, dude, really?
You're all clear.
I don't know what it is. I can never get going, and I can hear the car shift up because I have to use that instead of looking at the shifting gear here because chat blocks it when I race, but it's okay. Alright, start from the back. Hot Take Chase Briscoe sweeps the Darlington races. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but honestly, I have Reddick almost winning Darlington because he's really good there as well. One of those things, man. I don't know. Whoa! Of course we got involved. Damn it. Can't believe Reddick has only won 3 races so far. Such a low. To be fair, he's only gotten 3 race wins in a season on his max before too. Favorite track in the West Coast. On the West Coast. Probably before it got demolished, obviously Fontana. Auto Club was for sure the my favorite. I mean, you can't replace a track that has the beautiful backdrop of the mountaintop and the mountain range with the snow on top. You know, it's just too beautiful. What's going on, Hamlin fan? How are you, bro? Oh my god, beat the ball. You know, you can't replace something like that, you know? And unfortunately, I'll never forgive them for using Auto Club as the financial relief of bad decisions that they made in previous years. Active, I would probably say... Probably, yeah, Phoenix. I don't really like Vegas. Like, I like the racing at Vegas, but I think Phoenix is a cool racetrack, honestly.
Clear all around.
Not gonna lie. And Sonoma was boring, so yeah, probably Phoenix. I agree. Phoenix, Arizona is pretty awesome racetrack. Yeah, I mean, I like Las Vegas, don't get me wrong, but it's not really a, I don't know, it's not as cool as Phoenix, I feel like. Richmond gets too much hate. I agree. But, I mean, the racing there is just mid. But it's not bad. Like, it's not horrific. I still consider it a decent race, you know. I think Phoenix will be back as a final in 27 or 28. Well, yeah, if they're doing rotating rounds, I can see them doing that. I can see them doing Homestead, Las Vegas, then going to, like, Phoenix. But Kansas, potentially. But Kansas is hit or miss because of the weather and how cold it is. You kind of forget where Richmond is. Same thing goes for me, but with New Hampshire, honestly. Kind of forget Gigi's first nice. I kind of forget that New Hampshire exists until we go there. It's kind of like, oh, New Hampshire. New Hampshire's got to be the, if not Sonoma maybe, actually, the most irrelevant race in NASCAR. Like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, winning that race is just garbage, I feel like. I don't know, man. Atlanta, alright, we'll go Atlanta. But we can't go any more restrictor plates in a row after this. To be honest, I'm fine Phoenix as a final. I don't mind Phoenix as a final either, but I'm glad it's going back to Homestead for at least a season or two. Because I think it's healthy to have a rotating system for the chase with the finale race. You know what I mean? I just think that's a better option. And why else bring Homestead back? I mean, it just goes so well with the chase, you know what I mean? It's so iconic to it, you know, so I don't know. Where do you guys, I'm going to ask chat this, where do you guys like your, where should NASCAR host a championship race? Are you fine with it being at Homestead? Did you like Phoenix? Do you like another racetrack possibly? Atlanta is final would have been pretty cool. Yeah, before the super speedway version. Yes, I agree with that. I mean, it was the finale for a while. I got Indianapolis. Indianapolis is interesting, but I feel like NASCAR needs to have their own identity. And I feel like racing and that track in general kind of takes NASCAR's identity away and shifts it more to IndyCar, and people will get confused with what's racing on TV, honestly, that are more casual racing fans. You know, so that's why I don't really like the idea of the championship race being at Indianapolis, and just because it's such a big track. Again, Kansas, traditional mile and a half oval, you know what I mean, solid racetrack. But again, the weather in October and November would be very, very risky and borderline there. Dover, we'll go Dover eventually tonight. I definitely do want to go Dover. Dover's fun. IndyCar reaction vid. I mean, maybe y'all will be the reason why I get into IndyCar, you know? One day. Gonna watch it. Kansas is perfect for the championship. I agree. I mean, I think it would host a really, really sick and epic night race. It would be super cool underneath the lights. Be a genuine, cool event to vibe at, but problem being is just the weather, you know? It's NASCAR versus the weather, I feel like, nowadays, you know?
Green.
I'm a train fan, for real. You are. Yeah, I like the idea of Kansas, too. I just can't see it happening because of the weather, you know?
Stay high.
Usually NASCAR likes to host it in a nice warm spot that way numbers can be at the peak.
Inside.
No, I want a championship race in a hot place like Homestead or Phoenix. Yeah, I agree. See, I agree like that. I think that's the way it should be, and plus it's better for the fans, you know? One thing Homestead needs to get better at, though, is genuinely, it needs to get a bigger facility. Like, the facility at Homestead, like in pictures and things I saw in the studio, and the general fan experience at Homestead is just kind of eh. I feel like Phoenix did a lot better for the fan experience, especially in person, you know what I mean, than Homestead. So, if Homestead wants to continue to post wants to continue to host the championship race, they need to fix that. What motorsport race are y'all most excited to watch this year? I'm excited for the Freedom 250 or whatever it is in the DC. Got dumped by an 8 car, nice. Alright, we'll kick him out if he did it intentionally. Yeah, I'm interested in that IndyCar race in DC. I know a lot of people are interested to see what it's all about. I am most definitely one of those people. You know, there's a lot of suspicion of it not being safe and whatever because the short amount of time it's been planned out, and I agree. San Diego definitely is up there on mine too. San Diego, the Coke 600, the Freedom 250 for IndyCar, the Indianapolis 500 obviously. Any racing, so Kentucky Derby's in there too. A lot of races I'm excited for. But I'm glad Daytona was able to, like, start it off. And that's why I love Daytona being what it is. A lot of people are like, oh, well, the Daytona 500's over. What do you watch NASCAR for? It's like, guys, we have a whole season that we watch it for. Good to know. Might do reactions to some of those races. Yeah. Yeah, the Freedom, whatever it is, 250 Grand Prix or whatever in Washington, D.C. will definitely be a interesting race to watch. Me, as a NASCAR fan, will be watching, because I don't watch IndyCar fan. I'm not an IndyCar fan. I don't watch IndyCar at all, but I definitely gotta stop by for that. Oh my gosh. 8 car, I'm down there, man. Gotta give me some respect, bro. Brother. You're more excited about San Diego? Same. I think San Diego will be awesome. Looney lock in and win a race, bro? Never, dude. It's impossible. Looney's washed, dude. We gotta wash the Looney. Wash Looney in the Big 26, bro. No bueno. GG's Hailstorm. Congratulations on the win, Indianapolis. Probably gonna be a very controversial, and I'm concerned for IndyCar. I mean, if you can look at it more or less as a race and not as a political stunt, then yeah. But I mean, if you can't see past that, then I can see how some people would view it as a political statement, you know. Which is understandable to people, you know. I'm not going to debate people on that. Should NASCAR race the streets of Los Angeles? No. I just think there's too much traffic, honestly. That would be effective. It was day-to-day traffic that would be affected by that, you know what I mean? So that's why I can't see them doing that. It would be cool, a cool concept, but just too many people, you know? Whereas Chicago, it's like, yeah, it's kind of controllable, but LA's insane. You couldn't beat the Norfolk and Western Railways. Be right back? Alright. I don't, but sadly I have a feeling politics will try to take over. Of course, it always does. Michigan next. Alright, we will go to Michigan next. Whatever our race winner says we will do. Alright, Big Dog 5115. Get out of here. No custom cars allowed, boys. Again, if I ever kick you from my lobby, no, it's because you're driving a custom car, not for any other reason. Do you think NASCAR will race in New York City? Again, I would love to see it, but I don't think there's a market for NASCAR in New York City. And another problem with them doing that there is the traffic will be too insane to redirect. I think NASCAR 26 cover is going to be Chase Elliott. Ooh, we'll have to see. I mean, I think it's going to be like Blaney on the next one, obviously, and we may get an Elliott, and then we may get like a... I think, actually, no, hot take, Reddick's going to be on the next game cover. Dead ass, honestly. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Race O'Reilly after this? Alright. I will. You need a New York race? I mean, again, I would love to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I wish NASCAR could go somewhere in the mountain west. I agree. We need to have more racetracks northwest. Like there is a severe lack of racing in that region of the United States, and it needs to be changed. Honestly, I don't like that. We need to change that. Boogity, 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 let's go racing here at Michigan. Yes, lift, please. Do not send the damn corners. It's not going to help. It doesn't help. Oh my gosh, I'm already ping-ponged around here. Stop it. Don't be a dick and come back up like a boy. Like a bitch. Come on. Come on, boy. Are you guys excited for full speed tomorrow? Of course. There's a custom car. It's alright. No custom setups are turned on, so we're driving with a normal... freaking tight slider, so yeah. Definitely not the best, but it's alright. One high, thank you, Mr. Spotter, for letting me know that. I really do appreciate that. Like, I couldn't see above me right there. Alright, ready to go. Here we go.
One on the bottom. Clear inside.
Clear inside. Thank you again, Spotter, for letting me know. Didn't need to know it, but thank you.
High. Clear up top.
Man. Yeah, I was looking at the point standings. And again, not that it's his fault, but I just find it insane that Cody Ware, guys, has scored more points than Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman is currently 36 in the NASCAR Cup Series point standings, which is insane.
Clear outside.
Again, I know it's not a lot of factors that he can control with that, so that's why I'm not like, oh, he's horrible, but... Man, oh man, it's going to take a lot of catching up for that Bowen boy.
2 to go.
Also, yeah, I seen the whole situation with Corey Day, and I'm like, I think we haven't talked about that yet. The whole Corey Day move at COTA was just very reckless. I'm not saying Corey Day doesn't have talent, but man, oh man, he needs to really straighten it up. Inside. He's racing for Hendrick. Hendrick don't make mistakes like that, you know?
Outside door.
You just got jumped. That's great. Average NASCAR 25 experience. One can never go without it. It always happens, dude.
White flag, keep it up.
Alright, white flag. One to go here at Michigan. I don't want to hit the wall, and we're in the wall, of course. You crashes, alright. What's full speed? I'm thinking of two different things right now. Because he just uploaded on his football channel.
One bottom.
Nice. And I just got drove into the side of. Wow. Gotta love NASCAR 25 sometimes, boys. It's wonderful.
Outside door. Clear high, you want
Alright, boys.
Keep your chin
I'm
up,
super
driver.
tired.
Please turn.
I know the stream was short, but I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've been like barely been able to keep my eyes open on stream, like they're closing and stuff. So I think that's time for me to start getting some rest right now. But to everyone who stopped by, I really, really do appreciate it a lot. We'll be live on Saturday for a while, at least 2 hours probably. And we're gonna not be going live at night on Saturday. We're gonna be going live probably anywhere from 11:30 to 12 o'clock. So make sure to stay, active and online and have your notifications on because we will be live streaming. Trust me, we will be live streaming on that day. Thank you, Braden. Thank you, Evantar. Just thank everyone. Byron fan, Train fan. Thank you, everybody who stopped by again. It's really, really appreciated. Without you guys, I wouldn't be nothing on YouTube. So I appreciate how much y'all actually do for me. Looney, should I stream? Have a good day, Lux. Good night. I'll catch you on Friday or Saturday. Sounds good. See ya. See you later, Hambone. Ain't gonna be there for the night stream. You're all good, man. Alright, sounds good. Catch you later. See you later, Richard. Good night, Denny Ham fan. Oh, guys, before you leave, check out that video right there. I posted it about 1 week ago. It has around 400 views on it. If you could check it out, it talks about the uprise of 2311 recently and what I think's going on with that team. So, yeah, go check that out. And it's your boy Looney, and have a great rest of the night, guys. Bye, and leave a like on it, too. And leave a like on stream.